Let's get into it then, Lanxess!
Well, these duelies are going to be put to the test in a very real fashion. Going to be 3 people coming out of apartments in front. Device not turning for the grenade in time. He's going to get 1 headshot anyway, but I think they jump down behind him. And it's going to be a 2-for-2 trade as they do get control of the bomb site and should be getting the bomb plant too. So this is a great start for Vitality.
They do have 2 players inside the bomb site. Might want to get one of them out, but they're going to be content with that smoke up at the moment. They're very comfortable. There is a smoke, flash, and nade on Glaive. No kits on the Astralis side. Deep smoke to allow some passage, but the counter smoke, they've just got to go through anyways. Here they are, first kill for Glaive, but it's confusion around the smokes. He gets another one, and it's just Apex falling back, and what can he do? Xyp9x has the most health. If Xyp9x goes down, this can be doable, and they double peek him. Both kills for Apex. Xyp9x has got to get off the bomb, and it's Apex one more time, fighting so close, allowing the reload. He wants it, but Xyp9x one more time, but the time on the bomb. That's the last opponent, but I think he's got it.
Oh God, it's going to be close, isn't it? Down to the last couple of seconds. Oh no!
Oh God!
It goes up! Apex bought just enough time. What was that, 0.2 seconds or something at the end?
That is, he's got to be frustrated. He does it again, is able to get Astralis into a winning position, and it just goes the way of Vitality. What a 1 versus 3.
This is great. They're very low on health, both Glaive and the Pre. If they'd had a kit, if they'd had a smoke, if they had had anything else, that would have probably worked out very well. Where now Alex is loving every moment of this. Another good start here for the Vitality side. Astralis, they have bought a lot of smokes, and we've seen many times on Inferno what this does, even with pistols. If the T side can't force those smokes out, and if they're a little bit hesitant and you end up having 1 or 2 smokes left at, let's say, sub 40 seconds,
yes,
then it gets interesting.
But what we've seen from Vitality, at least on Dust 2, is how aggressive they were. They're going to force some of that utility out. I don't know if Astralis is going to be able to hold on to these for as long as possible. And if they can, if they do hold their nerve, fair play. After the barrage they faced on Dust 2, even just a little bit of utility is going to force that first smoke from Xyp9x. But what they do very well, you'll see in a moment, Dupree going to rotate towards the B bomb site, I would imagine, yes, so they can have 1 more smoke to put up in that choke point.
Yeah, because that's, I mean, that is the ultimate place to use them. You just basically hope they go B and just try and save the smokes for as long as possible on that side. He is falling back into the A side, and they're just making a little bit of noise here, top mid. 3
smokes left. The reason why we're not seeing Dupree rotate is because Glaive has 1 of those smokes still at the B bomb site. But the bomb is in banana at the moment. And Vitality still have yet to choose where exactly they want to go. Smoke goes down at B at 30 seconds.
Look at what they've done.
They must go A.
Yeah, but Astralis are actually ready for that. That's kind of their plan right now. It feels 4 people here. Stunning shot to start it off with Xyp9x with a big double kill. Is it going to be enough? Still 2 people in pit with 15 seconds on the clock as Maze gets a headshot with the Deagle, and Apex will take down Device. Oh, they don't even expect the 3rd man to be here. The 4th, I should say. 5 seconds left, and they're going to get the bomb plant, but they're low on health, at least RPK is. Apex will have to do it again. He saved them in the pistol round, and here's another test for him. He's going to be smoking off that side. They're both right around the corner. They don't have a kit, but it doesn't really matter that much this time. They're so close to the side when the action unfolds. Make is 1 more kill for him, and now it's a 1-on-1. Apex versus Glaive. Mac 10 versus Krieg. He's just ducking down. He knows it's a matter of seconds. A couple more, he will have done it. Apex again to save Vitality. A triple kill and stealing it away from Astralis.
Back-to-back clutches, and that smoke was perfect right at the entrance to the bomb site. It just delays things. It just helps him use the bomb as an extra teammate at that point. The timer that is just ticking away. So close again for Astralis.
Maybe one of the few times I've heard an Apex chant, but it is warranted at this point in time. He's usually been on teams where he's been widely overshadowed by a bunch of superstars, so that could also be the reason why he's been playing a fantastic tournament. Not much in this round for Astralis to play around with. It's an excellent grenade, though.
Yeah, that is a very meaty grenade. All 5 players here in Banana, though, and actually Device and Dupree have ult mid control. They have all the information. RPK gonna lead the way. Turns for a flashbang, handles it well, gets the kill. Glaive is gonna fall as well, and that is the bomb site and what should be the round for Vitality as Astralis set up for some exit kills. Just trying getting any gun that they possibly can on the way out.
Yeah, they called that bluff a little bit, didn't they?
Yeah.
Saying, you can put out that smoke, but we are going to flash our way through and just get the job done.
It's nice to see that little flair of French Counter-Strike still remains. They haven't lost all of their identity.
No, definitely not. I mean, the game has changed a lot since they were able, especially on Inferno, they had some very aggressive strategies. Some of them setting up a bunch of smokes in second mid to throw towards Arch and Library, and then wrapping that A bomb site. It's always fun to see. Dupree, try and look for some exits. He's gonna have a lot of that. A lot of options.
A lot of chances. Did get a dink, but nice job clearing out CT spawn for a safe exit. 3-0 for Vitality. But guns are coming out now, and Device, you imagine, is going to go right into that AWP.
This is where we need to see the logic behind the pick of Inferno for Astralis. This is where they need to sort of cement the fact that this was a good idea.
I mean, this is a map that's been so kind to them for the past year. This and Nuke, the two maps that you've always been able to rely on if you're Astralis. They seem to be missing a step that they had last year. We'll see if that cost them this series. Down 1-0. Dust 2 was all Vitality.
Saiwu's back there. Sip ready with the grenade. He's going to take a bit of a peek behind the flashbang. Not flashed at all is Glaive, and Saiwu will go down. That was very safe. I think the real danger there would have been if they got double grenaded from the back of Banana. Glaive now still holding close. I don't know if you realized. Oh my lord! Taking down NBK and Sip with the follow-up. That was right through the wall.
Either the impressive thing as well as Zipnik's just waiting for the follow-up peek, just swinging out as soon as that shot is taken. Able to grab one more to ensure that Glaive can escape safely. That is textbook teamwork from Astralis. And now all that's left is this play. Jump through 2 smokes, 3 smokes even, and Zipnik's got to spray you down. Apex, the only one left in a 1 versus 5. All kills matter for the economy on this CT side. The money is still very low, but Apex might not even get a chance. There's the shot. The spam on Glaive up is on the ground, and if they want that double up, Zipnik's can recover it. But they don't. They don't go back and get the other AWP.
No, he had time, but he wanted the AK instead.
Well, it might be a decision to just switch up the look of your defense, right? If Vitality comes into this round trying to counter a double op setup and all of a sudden there's just the one and plenty of rifles, that can throw them off a bit.
That shot is perfectly fine. This one...
absurd.
Perfectly not fine.
Unreasonable, some would say.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to get your feet on the ground and try and get, you know, mentally back in the game, it's nice to have like a little bonus like that. Oh, he got collided, I think, with a grenade. They're still going to get the kill on Apex, and now it might be time to fall back before this goes way too far. They've got 3 people here, but I would say you come up with a win, just take that. And they are going to be going back.
Look how hectic these fights are in Banana. So many flashbangs being thrown at various times. It's hard to read when you can turn and when you can look. But again, Zipnik's with beautiful teamwork. I don't know if he was fully blind as well. But that 1 kill to cover his teammates. Glaive was in some trouble. There's a timing on this. Inside of the smoke, 1 flashbang. Actually, no, not even that. Just as it fades, they walk right through. There's the flashbang. There's a late smoke. Zipnik's has the angle. A good crossfire setup. And B is closed. It is so close. And even Zaiwu can get nothing. 3-2 as the first 2 gun rounds are solid in control of Astralis.
A couple of rounds now where the test has come towards the B bomb side, and you could tell on the scoreboard as well, Sip and Glaive were holding over on this side. Looking good on the kill front. How long before Vitality say, that's fine, okay, if you're going to have a good B defense, if those guys are going to be having a good day, we're just going to end up at the A bomb side. There's lots of space over there, lots to work with still. Now they are back on pistols here on the T side. We'll see if they could do some damage. Money is starting to build up a bit on Astralis, at least 3 of their players.
A chance there with the Deagle. 1 gets out, Device misses 1, and using that smoke to fall away. Zaiwu's not going to let it happen, though, but he does. He just turns the corner, and now Zipnik is here to hold the line. Another dink on him as well. He's forced back. He does find the kill, and so does Dupree, so just barely hanging on to this round is Astralis, but now it is starting to be all Astralis. 3 in a row, and they've only lost 2 players in that streak. Finally, a reason to get behind Astralis.
It's good to know that they're still out there cheering for their team. Now, we're gonna head into the 7th round. And Astralis are looking like they're starting to remember what this is all about and how much is on the line. A spot in the grand finals. Device alone and aggressive up in the apartments. He's gonna, ooh, almost could have maybe called the jump. I'm actually worried now because Alex could maybe even sneak in behind him. Looks a little bit scary for Device, but he's gonna avoid the danger for now.
That's a perfect timing on that Molotov. NBK's far back on T-ramp. He's gonna throw a pop flash up mid. They want to force Device off the angle. There's the smoke for the left side mid, but this time Device is on the other. Magisk only able to get the one. He's brought RPK low, and Device Dupree to hold on to this A bomb site.
Yeah, calling in some backup, and I don't really blame them. If, for whatever reason, Dupree was going to get shot in the face down in pit, if somebody had like a long-range dink there, that would leave Device in a very uncomfortable position. But now that they've got Sip here as well with the AK in library, that probably is going to be just fine. Well,
they can. This is still a very dangerous round, obviously, but look at the utility. The reason I say that, Vitality can actually set up a pretty cool smoke set piece with the salvaged M4 on ZywOo. And the aggressive pistols, they're going to force Xyp9x away from the angle for the moment. And they can actually get past this line. ZywOo gets caught. That is a big kill to have.
Yeah, they're going to go back and pick up that M4. Oh, nice shot on Device. He's going to be going down. But in the pit still playing is Dupree. And he's going to get a quick double. Sip will follow it up. And now Astralis back in the lead. And starting to feel, you can tell, a little bit more comfortable. Sip is also at 12-3. Which is very bad news if you're on the French side at the moment. That's one of the players you definitely don't want to see playing well.
Well, they've needed that. The AWP on Device hasn't been effective. He's missed some sitters that we normally see him hit. And he's a big reason why this Astralis defense can be so strong on Inferno, the way he's so mobile across the map and how effective he can be with those shots. If they don't have that, if it doesn't come alive during this half, then you need the performance from Xyp9x.
Bit of an exchange of grenades on Banana. Neither team really excited. Oh, actually, I think they probably wanted to double grenade that corner, and ZywOo happy that they didn't. Now, instead, don't make those jumps. You don't want to do that. We've already seen against a player like ZywOo, he won't even let you touch the ground. He's going to go for a peek, and he's so quick. Takes the one, leg shot, Sip, and they can't even get back around the corner. That's a huge win.
I don't think they even knew he was there. I don't think they knew whatsoever that he was going to be at logs. They tried to double nade it. Dupree might want to start backing away relatively quickly from this, but he's pretty committed at the moment. The rest of his teammates haven't even budged from the A bomb site, so Device might get caught here. Oh, the reaction, there he goes. Needed that kill to get on the board. And yeah, Device Magisk are falling all the way back to T-spawn. Dupree falling all the way back to the side of the map. It's going to be a 4th round for Vitality.
That's a very interesting kind of problem you have with information, because when you double grenade that corner and you actually miss the grenades,
yes,
you're sort of inadvertently but incorrectly informing yourself of the fact that, well, no one's there, it's fine, we'll all be all right. And then turns out the missed grenades didn't get the kills, and ZywOo instead, well, practically getting to one, and a leg shot will be fine. Big opening, big win for Vitality. It's pretty good money still on the Danish, at 10,000 there on Device, so they're going to be in a decent position regardless.
The coach of Vitality. Plenty of good things we've heard about him from the players on this team. They really have appreciated and enjoyed his contributions. Frustration from Alex. He's only got the 1 kill after such an incredible dust too, but he's got his team all tied up with Astralis early on, just 8 rounds into this first half on Inferno.
Yeah, just no reason to get that frustrated yet. A 4-4 scoreline is actually just great. RPK does take a fair bit of damage, and now they're going to be worried about more grenades coming out. They're down there in the smoke, but the spray through, oh, this is dangerous. They need the refrag or they need to get out. And it looks like they are going to be falling back. All right, a little bit of damage to Device and Sip.
Even if they were successful in coming through, there's 3 defenders at top banana. That was not gonna go well for them. Back to the A bomb site as ZywOo, NBK, and Alex work together to take bracket controls, but what can they get from it? Again, now Astralis has rotated back, and there's 4 players here. Xyp9x to watch the cross from CT spawn. He's got a quick rotation over towards B if needed, and you've got a double pit setup.
Pretty decent grenade landing at the feet of Alex. They're trying to see if they can make their way through. Actually, Glaive playing in the smoke, and he almost goes down. Nice angle for Sip, just softening them up. Only 38 seconds on the clock, and Sip will take that kill every day. It's going to be Alex with a refrag. They're still kind of fighting for this round. 4 versus 3. They're not out of it yet. They need a kill to break that pit defense. That's the big thing right now that they need to get rid of, and they have a smoke. Maybe that's going to be all they need, actually. ZywOo smoking off the pit. That's going to allow them to take another fight. Alex does go down, and Apex, close range to drop Sip. He needs another one, and he's going to deliver on Dupree. Now down in the pit is Magisk. The bomb is down as well, and a good position for Magisk, not waiting to be found. And now it's on ZywOo. 1 versus 2. That bomb is only just planted. There's plenty of time. They do not have a kit right now. There must be one on the bond side, I'm thinking, but can they find out where he is? They need to get on him right now. They have a smoke as well on Magisk, and he's just crouching back in. He's realized no one's in middle. Magisk gonna put up that smoke, but he's jumping on top. He goes for the kill, takes him down. Device in the corner, and ZywOo again taking him down. Vitality to pick it up.
Way too many clutches going the way from Vitality. Another 1 versus 2, and ZywOo did not have options. He had to be aggressive there. The bomb is not planted for him whatsoever. Another missed opportunity from Astralis. And fair play, an ovation from the crowd. ZywOo has been lighting the Lanxess on fire all weekend, and it continues here against Astralis. A 5-4 lead, and they're chewing into the economy built up for this Danish defense. If they break that, it will be an incredible offensive half. Apex, I mean, ZywOo's gonna get credit for this clutch, but what a pair of kills for Apex to even give him the possibility.
Oh yeah, and if you pair that with the first 2 rounds where Apex saved them.
Yes.
This one too, Apex has had an absolutely unbelievable first half as well.
There's no real way to quantify that impact, but they would not be in this position without him, certainly.
Yeah. Man. This is in spite of the fact that Astralis actually has had a good start to this Inferno map, but now Vitality are starting to flex a little bit, and you can tell they're coming back in the game. There's the opening on Glaive. They still have another 2 members up here, and is that going to be enough to hold it down? It doesn't feel like it. And now the follow-up kill from RPK to take down Sip. That is the round done.
That is unbelievable. They are hitting a critical mass Vitality right now, and Astralis can do nothing to hold them back. 3 players at B, frantic spray from Glaive. You normally see this team, this Astralis team, so in control of themselves, so disciplined, and it feels like the pressure is just hitting them like a wave at the moment.
It really does. Some of those banana fights as well. I mean, there are teams that have even just stopped trying to fight for banana control against Astralis because it is not worth it. The grenades are landing so well, and the flash setups are so good that it's better to just wait and try and maybe do it later on. But Vitality just...
Maybe that's been the problem. Maybe that's why Astralis has had such massive win streaks on this map. Yeah. Too much respect being given. Vitality's giving them none. With a 2-round lead, RPK to find the entries. First onto Device. And this is the troubling time for Astralis now as they take a timeout. You're gonna buy here, but this is the money. This is that point I was talking about for Vitality. If they can win this, there's not a great cash flow. There's not a great bank. It's all right. But Astralis might have to sit at least 1 round out.
And let's be honest, they can't really afford to do that.
Yeah, Vitality's already at the point. 6 rounds already. And you've got a great T-half. Only 10 rounds in.
Really nice double for RPK. He's, by the way, at 8 kills. He did not have a good time on Dust 2, and that was in spite of them winning. This map's a bit different.
I will say, he had a great time on Dust 2. You got to watch his teammates destroy everyone.
That's true.
You know, you can only be so upset.
Fair enough.
Crazy thing is this 6-4 lead, NBK at 1 kill, Alex at 2. That's probably the most surprising thing for me. Here comes that aggression. It's Apex again. One more entry. Perhaps the last true entry fragger we have in Counter-Strike, and he's delivered the opening kill on a Dupree. Traded off, but a 4-on-4 now.
Yeah, and that's still worth it. If you're on the Vitality side, you're going to be happy with that. You got the second one, that would have been way above the margin. Sip looks like he was going to get caught then. The smoke landing right on top of it. He gets the kill, fades away. The flashbang is there for Sip to sip up one more kill. And down in the pit, one of the best pit defenders in the world. Meg is going to be picking up the kill. And that could, I mean, Glaive to steal that one. Just going to say, that's another point of respect, I think, for Astralis here. If you're a team that's thinking about how can we take pit, just the fact that Megisk is there might make you think, oh, you know, is it really worth it? It's so hard to get him out. I think you're absolutely right, though. I think Vitality, they don't care about any of that right now. No. They are just not respecting them, and it's really working out well.
Yeah, they haven't been bothered whatsoever. One of the other benefits Vitality has going for them, we've seen ZywOo, obviously he's amazing with the AWP, but he's one of those AWPers who can use pretty much any weapon you put in his hand. So on a map like Inferno, where it can be restrictive for the snipers, he just goes to the Krieg in this round. Could have afforded the AWP, chooses not to go for it.
RPK are now playing on Banana. Glaive back here. They're going to peek him right away. Again, not really scared. I'm going to say, nice grenade. One of them, I think, going into the skybox and then back down. So that's a fair bit of damage.
They've switched device off the AWP. He had it a couple rounds, wasn't able to get anything going with it. Maybe frustrated. Glaive's got it, though. They line up. He's even tagged one, and that means they can't go through the fire, even if they wanted to. And they run back into it. RPK burns. There was one Molotov behind as well.
I think that was a 3-for-1 shot. You just only got one kill, but I actually think he hit both the other players. Hard round to lose right now if you're Astralis. You've got all the health advantage. Glaive seems to be connecting with some very good shots at the moment, and now it's just about saving the rifles, don't give up the economy, and they're going to save every single one and tie it back up at 6-6. They probably need to make this 9-6 to feel even halfway good about this.
They've got a great shot to do it. It's going to be Vitality who loses momentum with the money. They're going to have to spend around on pistols. Maybe a half investment, but yeah, this is spectacular from Glaive. The follow-up Molotov. Where did this deep Molotov come from?
We don't know.
Regardless, Vitality gets slaughtered. So 6-6, timeout being called. And Astralis back in this game.
Yeah, they are back, tied up, the money in their favor.
They should be set for the next 3 rounds.
It doesn't seem unlikely, does it, that they could get 9-6. Now, the problem is, it's not clear that 9-6 is enough. We just don't know that yet. If they get 9-6 and win the pistol, well, you know,
then we're cooking with gas, baby. Well, a must-win map for the Danes. Glaive with the AWP. He's been pretty solid with that towards the B bomb site. He's had a couple very nice shots, a couple very nice rounds.
Oh,
he hit him twice.
How? Even? He was moving on that second shot. Just doesn't even care, does he?
Here comes some of that utility damage, that vaunted utility usage of Astralis on Inferno, softening up these players. Dupree and Glaive with an aggressive stance at top middle. Device on balcony. And now Mage is joining them as well.
Yeah, this is going to be, I mean, especially with pistols, but even without it, it would be hard to break this kind of a defense on the A-bomb side. We've left Sip alone on the other side. He's kind of playing out of his mind as well, so there's no reason not to just trust him with that. Rotating one back. No flashbangs here on Vitality, so it's just going to have to be a bit of a dry peek, and Dupree will pick up a couple of good ones before he gets shot at the back, and Alex, not really much of a chance here. Astralis quite happy about this situation. 18-6 on Sip.
But they've had to fight so hard just to even be in this narrow lead.
Yeah, that is very much true.
3 rounds in a row for the defense, 2 rounds left in the half. And yeah, now after that solid of a victory in the previous round, Astralis, their economy is in no danger for the rest of this, for these last 2 rounds. They'll have whatever they want. Vitality trying to just steal away one of these final 2 rounds. Again, triple push and banana for the defense. Magus, Xyp9x, and Glaive all there. The AWP is there. And it feels like they've had to change up the way they want to do this. They've had so many times where RPK, Apex, they love just pop flashing from deep on T-ramp and coming through that smoke. And Astralis isn't getting anywhere near it. They're not pushing deep into banana as we've seen them do in the past.
And this is also a round where actually Vitality didn't want to try and fight for any kind of banana control. They just left it alone for a while, let Astralis use their grenades. Now trying to see if they can push them back a little bit at top mid. Very common just to try and push the defense back. If nothing else means they don't have any information.
Astralis has used so much utility just to make sure they weren't punished in banana early on. Glaive has the Molotov and smoke. Oh, he missed a shot. That's a lot of utility that just went down, but no one's in position to really pick up the pace towards the B bomb site. They're throwing the deep smokes, they're throwing the deep nades. I think this is going to be a fake. This is NBK who might clear this out and then maybe call his team over. But they really want to pull people away from A. Now they have to go, but Device is here. He stands tall, only gets the 1. Dupree left to defend.
Behind the hay card, they're getting real close. Apex almost saw it coming, but not quite. And Dupree, that 1 kill, definitely helping them out. It's not done yet. The bomb should be planted. And that smoke could buy a little bit of time. Sip now flanking in from the side. He gets 1, and he tries to get that follow-up. But it's Saiwu still left. He's got the double flash high in the sky. Megic has to turn around, and he barely gets it. Oh man, that flashbang could have ruined their day. And now look at it.
Magus feeling good about that clutch. If that flashbang comes out a little bit earlier, he's inside the smoke, and I don't think he sees the flashbang go up. I don't think he's even able to turn from it.
Yeah, I agree.
That's 8 now.
Again, they have to fight so much just to get some of these rounds in. Sip at 20. Glaive getting fired up. That's what we like to see, though. They were looking very defeated on Dust to Astralis. Good to see them come back in a little bit here. It's the 15th round coming up, last half. And Vitality do have money. They did get the bomb plant down. That actually helps them out quite a bit.
Yeah, they scrape together whatever they can, and that bomb plant mostly just helps with the nades. Would have had to drop down to something weaker in order to get it without that plant. And back to the stats inside of these smokes in banana. Double nade doesn't do a whole lot of damage. RPK just down to 76, and so close to turning that corner. So close to turning the following corner as well. And actually, Astralis has a bit of a weird rotation. 3 players in CT spawn right now.
I'm kind of shocked that Sip didn't throw out that grenade earlier. He heard them stepping out there. There's going to be 1. They're going to put it out. They're going to rush right through. Here it comes. Round number 15. Sip overrunning the bomb site. RPK to take him down in the turnaround. Apex blind through the smoke to drop Dupree. And that is about as good as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. 3 versus 5, and Vitality looking to steal the last round away here. Glaive can't stop the bomb plant. This is a very hard retake.
The only problem is there's no utility for Vitality. They should have the numbers to overcome it in a 5-on-3, but there's no smoke to delay this. There's no flashbangs for when the hit comes in. But here we go, 3-on-5 retake attempts.
Good smokes there towards Banana. Magus, good start, but they need a lot more, and Magus is going to be going down. The rush works out, and Vitality will pick up 1 more round, making it 7 overall to the 8 of Astralis. That's a fantastic first half for the French side. They've done what they needed to, and maybe then some.
Yeah, and one of the few teams we've seen able to just bully Astralis at their own game, taking over Banana from the offensive side. Fair play, 8-7. Astralis must have the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Astralis and Vitality here. A best-of-3 semi-finals at ESL One Cologne. We're at the second map, second half, and right now, Vitality have brought the Titanic team of Astralis to their knees. This is going to be a hard battle right now for Astralis. I don't think 8 rounds is close enough. They need to do a lot here in the second half.
They're bending in this game so far, but they're not broken just yet. We know how good they are on this map, and we need to see it here right now.
And look at this stack.
Oh, this is beautiful. This can be such a battle.
Could be a battle. It could be an absolute knockout. Grenade lands right on top of 2 players. We've got a bit of a tower going on at the bottom of Banana, and MBK down and out. Do they want to push it? There are so many people here from the Vitality side. The flashbang to set it up, and now they're just fighting. In fact, brawling here at Banana. And at the end of it, it is Astralis that are going to come out on top. You could see it already on the health bars inside of the bomb site. Of course, it has to be Apex. Can he save them one more time? Surely not. He's already done it 5 or 6 times in this game, and he's going to get overrun. He does get a headshot. I'm not sure it's enough still. It's a 3 on 2. And the bomb should be going down. Glaive somehow letting ZywOo through. I don't know how he did that. He got onto the bomb site now. Alex in a 1 versus 2. The bomb is down, and all they have to do is wait and try and team play. This Glaive needs to communicate with Magisk. He's coming in from behind as well, and Alex is in a lot of trouble, and he knows it as well. Just almost no chance there. Great play for Astralis.
He put himself in position to win it, though. That was really nice positioning in that attempted 1 versus 2, making sure he can isolate the fights. Not able to land that shot on Glaive quick enough. Nice work from Astralis, though. They have that stack in Banana, 1 player on top, leaning out a little bit further, and then the follow-up flashbang when they knew Vitality would get aggressive. That's the kind of communication and teamwork we associate with this team.
Did look to me for a minute like Glaive was sort of panicking a bit too much, peeking from the graveyard. Because if he gets shot in the face by Alex, well, who knows what could have happened. 9-6 though, as Astralis pick up the pistol round, and that's going to make a beat. That's going to be maybe the key to try and win this map and put us on a 3rd one, which obviously right now is the only mission for this team.
Stacking halls, though. ZywOo has got to be the main man. Dupree looks like he might try an entry on this. There's the pre-fire. Not pushing down, but ZywOo has that kill. Xyp9x now probably going to make the decision to fall back, but he doesn't do it quick enough. He gets lost in his thoughts. And now where does Astralis go? They have to move towards the B bomb site. Well, but oh my god, they know exactly what's coming. Vitality, Apex is blinded. He's taken down. They needed that so much. An important double kill from Magisk has given Astralis the out they needed in this round. And now the UMP, they line up, but another win for Vitality and ZywOo.
He just keeps going, doesn't he? Down to 12 health. Surely there can't be much more left in him in this round. He's going to be going down to Glaive, and a good follow-up. And Meg is there to cover. They make it out of the round, but again, it just takes so much. Nice triple kill for Magisk in that one, but they really are being put to the test at the moment.
That's crazy. I don't know if the communication didn't come out fast enough or if Xyp9x didn't think he would push, but he just stuck around. He was frozen in place, it felt. Even this, like coming right through the Molotov. Device having a really frustrating game, you have to imagine. 5 kills on Device, who is so consistent last year and so deadly.
Yeah, we don't get many of these type of games out of Device. Rare thing. Apex up close with the taser. That was Device as well. That would have been truly cruel, wouldn't it?
Yeah, right after we say that as well, if he had gone down in that fashion. Well, ZywOo with the deagle, Glaive is brought low. That's the bomb as well. Oh, this is so dangerous. ZywOo in perfect position to capitalize, dodges the flashbang. He's gonna stick around a little bit longer for the fight. Astralis not yet sure how they want to recover this bomb. Smoke is down on top of it. That might give them the space they need, but no one moving up just yet. Alex with the flank. Oh my god, and he's found a whole escape route out of this. If he makes this work, what a god.
Yeah, this could be huge, but it doesn't look like Astralis are going to be waiting for him, though. Looks like they're still pushing up middle. Alex now running to get the position. They're falling back right into his arms. He's got the USP. He's letting a couple through, now running up behind them. Oh, and they heard that. They turn around for it, and it's going to be another kill happening. It was so close to working out. If he had had any other weapon but the USP, then probably that would have been a double kill.
Oh, and he's also trying to make the noise that saying, you know, yeah, everyone's running. That's a teammate's footsteps. You have another player coming with you. So great heads up play from Magisk, who just barely hears it. Nade comes out. ZywOo's found a pathway here, but they know it's possible, and now he's trapped.
Yeah.
How many kills can he get is the question.
A very good feeling. Now they've definitely spotted him. Gonna go back to the Deagle, and he won't get the kill. Device with a double instead. And Astralis taking a couple of steps closer. 11-7 right now. Final map, by the way, would be on Overpass, and that would be a lot of fun too. Kind of map you do want to see Cyber play on.
At this point, all the maps are fun. I can't believe that Vitality has made such leaps and strides this year so quickly to be this much of a contender. The power of the Danish fans starting to build, the power of the Danish team starting to build as well. 11-7 in their favor.
Well, it is now or never. They need to pull through this one, and I expect that if they do, you could see a different Astralis team on the third map if it comes to it, because that would be such a relief for them all of a sudden to have extended their life. It's going to be Device to try and look for the entry, running on top of the fire. He's fully committed to this one, and he's going to win it as well, taking down Apex. That is not easy to do when you've had such a rough game, but still committed to it, and that should give them the bomb site. Dupree is in middle waiting, and Vitality aren't even, they're just going to walk away. They don't want this.
Yeah, Alex has called them all off. He's the one closest to the B bomb site, and he just says, you know what, there's no point. We can't do anything. I have no vision. I've got no opportunity to find a kill. 12-7 now. But they called the save so early that there's no reason for Astralis to hunt them down. They're going to be solidified in this position.
You mentioned it earlier, and it still is kind of impressive that they have got this many rounds, Vitality, with NBK and Alex having 3 and 4 kills. But now is where you would want to see them start to sort of, make it back in the game. The first half was great for them, but now they're on the second half. Need to put in a couple of frags every once in a while. That could really make the difference here. Everybody gives the lead for the Astralis side. They're going to be running away, and Vitality not being challenged for the guns either. That's 12-7 in favor of the Danes. They're 4 rounds away from that third map.
Four rounds away. Plenty more defense to be mounted from Vitality. Still with the ADVP on ZywOo.
Apex still leading in terms of, reactions to absolutely everything.
Oh, it's God tier. Could make a whole subreddit off that.
Yes.
Banana being attacked again by Astralis, and it's a very passive defense from Apex and Alex. There's the Molotov through. Oh, and he turns. Apex turns for the follow-up flashbang. He tried to assume what was coming next, so Device, we mentioned he had a very, very rough first half, but he's finding ways to have impact here on their offensive side. Alex coming right through the smoke. He's got one. Somehow the equalizer and gets away. That is a big boy play from the captain of Vitality.
And it even looked like actually Device might have had the better angle in that fight, so quick reaction to bring it back. And now they're grouping up over at the A side. Still more than a minute left, and nothing has been settled yet. Dupree, though, that's an opening. NBK, again, who's also been struggling in the game, and he's going to get shut down from Magus, and that leaves RPK on the bomb side. Alex trying to flank through, and he's going to go down. Sip saw it coming, and it's all on RPK. They know where he is. They got 50 seconds. And they're going to try and see if they can fall back. This is a very smart play for Astralis.
Oh, he's going to catch him. He's going to catch him both!
They line up, and RPK will shut them down. A triple, and suddenly it's in his favor. Sip is right behind him. I don't know if RPK knows that, but he's very low on health as well. It's a triple right now for the legendary, the best source player of all time. And Sip is now flanking around RPK. He might actually have a position that can work here. Only 17 seconds. Eventually, Sip is going to have to make a little bit of noise, and now he is. RPK coming out. He clutches it. He wins it. 1 versus 3, and a quad kill.
They rushed it. Astralis, they lost their nerve. Tried to just book it down mid. No one watching. You said they knew where he was, but apparently not inside the A bomb site. They maybe never thought he would have snuck through the smoke in that fashion, but what a clutch, what a time to deliver for RPK. And because they saved so many weapons in the previous round, there's plenty of cash for the French team. They can still buy up in this despite losing 4 players.
Wow. That is a seismic shift, isn't it, in this game? That can really make a difference for Vitality. They win that round on the CT side. They get the money back in their favor, and Astralis must be shocked. Who could have seen that coming? That seemed like I mean, instead of fighting him straight up when he's in the bomb site, trying to get around that corner, just said, leave him alone. We'll go plant at the B bomb side.
They had the exit. It was just, they didn't realize the timing of his push, so that one hurts. That one stings for Astralis, so 3 versus 1 loss and got to go right back into it out of a timeout. Utility usage, nade comes in, Alex, a nice dodge, but him and Apex have struggled at this B bomb site early. There's the flashbang. Apex, he's gonna get an easy one on Device, completely blind, but no more on the follow-up. The AUG trying to spray through the smoke. It's a dangerous game with the tracers. Meanwhile, over at the A bomb site, it's a double pit setup. NBK and RPK, but shifting. As NBK has to cover rap side, he sees it's clear. He's in some trouble though. Here's the flashbangs, now the execute.
Oh, they're all over the place. Down in the pit as well, but the pre gonna get shut down. RPK not content with the quad kill from the last round. Wants a bit more. He's gonna start off with the 1, and he's still down in the pit. They haven't got rid of him yet. I can't believe he's still alive for that long down there. NBK is out, but Alex has shown up to help, and RPK, 1 more kill. He's gonna go for the triple. Back-to-back multi-kills coming up from RPK, and that puts him at the top of the board for Vitality at 17.
Everyone from casters to analysts have said when RPK gets going, when he finally gets comfortable, he's going to bring a new level to this team, and he's delivered in these past 2 rounds. He's now 17 and 15 to lead the way for Vitality, and what a defensive stand he's making. Astralis, an early back foot. They had a decent amount of money. They're going to go for a half buy, still with a 3-round lead on the offensive Inferno. But certainly this has got to be worrying to them.
Oh, definitely. They were on the final stretch. They would have had that round, and it would have been 13-7. They would have had a really, really good lead. And now, Saiwu able to pick up that one. Sip hoping that was going to be safe. He will get 1 more, and these pistols not really having much of an impact in this round so far. That means Vitality would jump up to 10 rounds.
Now, a lot of this depends on how Apex plays it. It seems like he's playing this very cautious, very safe. They are going to come to this B bomb site. They have the 1 smoke for CT spawn. He does not need to commit to any kind of a fight. But now that he's got his teammate here, he might want to with that pop flash. And yeah, it's perfect, but he can't handle the spray. Oh, right through the box. He had no idea. Coffins. It was so thin, and Dupree has 1 more. But only 4 HP, and Zaiwu with this Deagle. Not able to land a shot just yet, but finally on the final one. 12-10.
He really was just fading away, wasn't he? That was the last bullet just being thrown out there.
He had no idea that anyone was even that close. Bit fortunate. Just a 2-round gap.
Just 2. This game went from looking like an Astralis team that were really getting warmed up and really getting into it, and Vitality just aren't gonna let them go. Astralis map pick as well. Vitality are playing it very well at the moment. A couple of grenades exchanged. Meg is not going to take the risk and just puts out the fire in front of him. Alex actually taking the fight, and it is going to be a pretty quick trade there, but that will still favor Astralis. You're going to be happy about that.
And they're confident that Alex can hold this B bomb site. He's the only one here. No one's rotated over. It's a heavy hull stack, as we just saw. Zaiwu far back with the RPK close up. Question is, do they ever want to make an information play? Alex doesn't have a whole lot of utility to hold this off, just that final smoke. And they're actually going to readjust. But Vitality is rotating away now. Small window for Astralis.
Oh no, NBK. I was going to say, he could have very easily died then. Looking out into second mid, didn't see anyone, but just adjusted in time. And that free kill could make the whole round for them.
Yeah, that could be all the difference. Zipnik's still in alt mid with the bomb, Device at B, Glaive in A halls. It seems at the moment they're looking for a mistake. They're looking for some kind of a push. Someone to leave their position, maybe with this slightest of fakes. Just 1 smoke at the B bomb site. And a flashbang, but no one moving from A until just now. Glaive has found it. He thinks he's found the entrance. NBK needs to hold on. He converts. And now he stays alive in pit.
He needs 1 more. He's just spraying flashed. He couldn't see a single thing, and Sip will take him down. That's still a pretty good take for Astralis. They should be happy about this. Now it's a 2-on-2, and it's Alex and Saiwu left once again. The Unholy Alliance is back, and if they can steal it away from Astralis this time around, I don't think there's going to be much left of the Danes after that. They do have a Molotov in the pit, and that could really do a lot of damage. We'll see. Saiwu, flashbang in hand. He has a smoke, and if he puts it out early, well, that could be devastating for them. Let's see, Alex clearing the bomb site device with a headshot, and Alex gonna get one in return. Now it's on Sip. He's down there waiting in the same position, and he doesn't get it done. Sip, determined to take this map for Astralis. He is at 27 kills. What a hero.
What a performance from Xyp9x. Another clutch to his name as well. 13-10 in the favor of Astralis, just barely hanging on to this lead though. And this round is massive. If they want to take us to that final map, this is the round to win. Vitality is going to be out of money after this buy. They switch into a double op setup, NBK and ZywOo to have those in their hands. 2 M4s and a UMP to surround them.
Well, here's something horrifying to think about. Do you remember what NBK is like warping on this map?
Yes, he's shown some very cool things, hasn't he?
Yeah, when we saw him AWP at top mid last time, that was shocking.
However, this is an NBK that just had a very rough first half. This is an NBK with 5 kills. Will he have the confidence to take those kind of aggressive peaks down mid? I'm not sure, especially with this much at stake.
Well, we are about to find out.
Both teams out of money, Anders, in round 24. Whoever wins this has a buffer, has maybe 1 to 2 rounds that they can add off it. This round maybe even counts for 2 to 3.
Yeah, that's a huge point. For Astralis, that could almost mean the map, and for Vitality, I mean, that could be breaking the Danes once again. ZywOo set up here. I would again advise not to jump against this player. It is not worth it. He's without the rifle, so that's a safe time to do it. Maybe the only safe time to do it. And they're going to be pushing them back off Banana. ZywOo a little bit further back. He could get smoked off from this position, though. That's the big risk.
Well, the interesting is always, what's the reaction? Do you step forward or do you step back? And it looks like he's just going to get more and more aggressive. So no longer able to get smoked off. And he's setting this up nicely.
He's right in front of them. The flashbang's landing behind. He gets a kill on Glaive. He couldn't see anything at all. And now inside of the bomb site, Apex, UMP in hand. He's going to pick up one, but they're jumping on top of him, and there is no chance to defend that. They might want to save these rifles here. I know it's 3-on-3, but again, Vitality, this is the last of what they've got. Bomb gonna get planted. It was really, really close with that shot for NBK. But again, if you lose these rifles, Astralis probably get up to 15. NBK, he is pixels away from getting a very dirty shot. Oh my God, it's so close, isn't it? Oh, he's gonna try one more time. Almost a double now. He's back in the smoke. And he pushed his luck too far.
But his teammates are here. His teammates can do this. It's RPK. Does he have another clutch left in him? The bomb is down, it's planted. He taps the bomb, it's defusing, and Xyp9x one more time. Over the boxes, over the barrels, and RPK wants this frag, and he's got it. But he does have a kit, but he gives it up. He's just gonna bail out. No time for the defuse, and Xyp9x delivers again. How much must this man do for Astralis?
Just absolutely everything, it seems. Even when these rounds seem like they are won and there is really nothing left to be said, somehow Vitality are always competitive in them. This is something that Astralis almost never have to face. I mean, you know, Liquid, the obvious exception to this rule, but otherwise...
They've always been able to break their opponents down the stretch. It's not happening here.
There was that one mental game that Astralis had. Was that at the Pro League Finals, I believe, against Liquid, where they kept going B and they kept losing it? The retakes for Liquid were just so good.
Yep.
Not saying that has to be a replay, and that might have been a slight outlier game, but Vitality getting really close in that one too. Oh, look at Sonic. He's been put to the test right now.
Yeah, he's stressed.
14-10, ladies and gentlemen. And moving into round number 24. Cologne, are you ready for this? It's either going to be an insane comeback for Vitality or it'll be map number 3. I'm good with it either way because this level of Counter-Strike is so fantastic. I love it.
And they're relying on ZywOo. He gets aggressive and just maybe a half second away. Again, pressure and Banana, but he's going to hold this. He's got a teammate pushing down mid. Apex. Oh, he's going to go for the play. That might win him the game, but he falls. He goes down. A very quick shot. Can ZywOo? Is he fast enough? We know he is, but this time the precision is not there.
We'll fall back, and I mean, I still kind of like the play, especially with Apex. Like we said, he's a kind of a crazy player, so the idea that he could have done that, not out of the realms of possibility.
But this is the problem now. In a 4-on-5, when you have absolutely no money left, what can you do for Vitality? And they're going to gamble stack over towards this A bomb site. They're just going to hope and pray that Astralis comes back here, and they might get their wish.
Oh.
They might have this.
Surely not. Saiwu missing another shot. Is that going to push Astralis back? MBK sneaking in. The timing is with him, but Dupree getting the jump on him, and RPK is going to be going down, and now it's Saiwu holding, and he gets shot down. It's Glaive instead with the double, and Alex got no chance at all. That's 15, that's map point, and that is Astralis so close now to getting the third map, which would be on Overpass.
Saiwu had a couple chances there, Anders. He missed a couple ones right at the end that we've seen him hit some spectacular shots, but that faded in the round. Vitality, with that gamble towards the A bomb site, they had the right call. Everything they wanted except for the shots. The missed ones from Saiwu, the missed 5-7 shots from NBK in towards ult mid. And now they're out of money. It's pistols and 2 UMPs.
But the crowd are loving it. Sip right now a single kill away from dropping 30. He is essentially benching the whole team right now, just playing out of his mind to try and keep them in the tournament and make sure this doesn't end badly for them. Apex on the corner with the UMP. He got a little bit of backup there in Alex, and they do have a Molotov, but that is still not that much. One good opening for the Danish side, and Vitality won't be able to hold on to this map any longer.
They're doing everything they can. Again, another great read for the Vitality side. 3 players inside this B bomb site. They at least have the strat called out for the moment. Oh, they're going to get aggressive, though. I think Device here is going to be able to slaughter him, but it's checked. It's cleared. There's the flashbang over as well. They're all blind. 3 quills for Vitality. Dupree and Zipnix to try and pull this back. And Alex is still hiding here. A follow-up flashbang. It's beautiful. It's beautiful counter-strike from Vitality. And they're still in this. 4 more rounds.
I guess it's a cliche for a reason, but the best defense really is offense in this case. They were setting up for it. Astralis absolutely caught there. Well done. 15-11 now. And moving into round number 27. They still have money on the T side, enough for a Krieg, enough for the grenades. Still a very dangerous round. We've got an auto shotgun in play on NBK. Well, you thought it was already mad, but now we're reaching some good heights, aren't we?
Wasn't he one of the first guys to go to the shotgun early on in CSGO anyways? He's bringing it back.
Yeah, NBK's always been a player who's not afraid to experiment. Him, Chris J, there's been a couple who've always done it, obviously, JW.
To be fair, the auto shotgun at this point isn't much of an experiment. We've seen it just be absolutely dominant in certain positions and certain times. We'll see if it can deliver here for NBK. Slow-paced round from Astralis. They have banana control. They're feeling a lot of pressure from Vitality's defense in middle.
We're getting very close to that auto shotgun. It does a grotesque amount of damage, and Dupree's gonna feel the dangerous end of it. It's gonna be RPK to line them up and shut them down one more time. Long range, but they don't need to fight Device inside of the bomb site.
They found a 2 versus 1 at B. If they're trying to make this smoke fade, it's all Alex. He's got to hold the line before he has to buy time for his teammates to get here. And he's stuck behind this pillar. They know exactly where he is. Another flashbang. Oh, it's so good again. And Astralis trying to find an entrance into the bomb site, but they just can't do it.
They had him. Oh no, he can make it. He can actually make it. Now, Apex is going to be running back, and he's going to be there just before Device is. But if you can win this first fight, Device, I mean, this is a slim chance, very slim chance, but it can happen. Apex right behind there. I don't know if Device heard that at all. He's trying to just see if he can flank around. He knows, and he's going to win the first fight now. Going for the bomb plant with 8 seconds left. Saiwu running up right behind him with the deagle and shutting it down. That is going to be a little bit close, almost letting Device have a bit of room to work with. But it's 15-12. Vitality not letting this one go easy.
You can tell the work they've put into their utility usage, the communication, the pop flashes that have come out have won Vitality another stunning round when they need it most. And Astralis has one more roadblock in front of them. This resurgence from Vitality, and now not only are they on a 2-round streak, but they've got the weaponry. They've been fighting without a whole lot of nades, without the weapons they really want, but they've got it all in their hands this time.
Pistols on the Danes, hoping probably for something to work out in this round. It's going to be a jumping shot from NBK, and the follow-up from Aegis. He tried, maybe could have caught NBK in the corner. He's low on health, but they don't have any grenades to really get rid of him.
Ooh.
Be
Exiting
now.
B. ZywOo with the shot. Pop flash out as well, shoulder peek with it. Oh dear. Oh dear, Dupree. I don't think he'll expect Apex in the same position. Oh, but he does. He goes for it. And that's the round. That's 13 now for Vitality. Just 2 rounds from overtime. And we're gonna get a timeout from Astralis. Vitality have none left. 29 kills on Xyp9x. 21 on RPK, the tank to lead the way for the Frenchman, and Apex not far behind at 20.
Oh man, you see the fans sharing in the agony right now. If it goes to overtime, surely for Astralis, that will be just completely deflating. They must have felt like, at least towards the end here, that they were on the home stretch, that they had actually done it.
They've had their chances, but they should realize better than anyone because they've done it so many times to their opponents. They've made these comebacks themselves.
So, a little bit of a tech issue on top of this one. It might be a second as they sort out that. I believe Sonic's microphone is having a bit of an issue. We'll sort that right out. But at the moment, I don't know where this game is going to go. This is nothing like what I was expecting. On this map, I mean, on the first one, it was obviously Alex and ZywOo leading the charge. On this map, RPK and Apex have been playing a crazy game.
ZywOo is having a tough time getting going. He has a great score, not a great one, but 19 and 18.
Yeah.
But he has had a tough time, it feels, on the CT side, getting that op going. Hasn't had a whole lot of chances. Some of the chances he's had, he's missed.
Well, it doesn't take much at this level. You can't really miss that many shots before you just don't have any more left to even try. Oh, man. You see the fans down in front. It's amazing how many people are in this arena. And you know what? For once, we've got a lineup of teams in the top 4 that you pretty much can't have a bad finals. Both semifinals are looking amazing, and obviously this one's playing out fantastically. What a treat.
Especially because it's another Cologne, much like last year, where, I mean, the Vitality, this kind of, I mean, I don't know if I want to call them underdogs, but this run that they're having, they just keep impressing.
Yeah, this is really, really something. And just waiting for the last couple of issues to be sorted out. We've got the lights out, we've got the phones out in the arena. I've always wondered, Moses, we did the Mexican wave yesterday. Could you do the Mexican wave with phones? Is that possible?
Oh, now we're really challenging them.
Yeah, I mean, someone's gonna have to start it, but that would be, I think that would be the next level, wouldn't it?
That would be pretty next level. That trophy looks beautiful in that backdrop.
We're still waiting for the last couple of tech issues, but
I think the tech issue is fixed, so the actual tactical timeout will begin any moment.
yeah.
They're trying for you, Anders.
Yeah, there we go. Get that Mexican wave going with the lights and everything. That would be a sight to remember. Yeah, there we go. They've done it.
It's absolutely beautiful.
I love this.
You guys deliver each and every year.
What a fantastic sight. You guys are amazing. Let's get the game back on track. Astralis and Vitality for the conclusion here on the second map. Can Astralis bring us a third, or Vitality gonna steal it away one more time? They have been relentless in this game.
ZywOo playing support over at the B bomb site. He's waiting for the call that there's some kind of pressure, some kind of attempted banana control from Astralis. It's just Device back here though, and he actually just gives it up. Apex gonna clear deep in towards banana. Now you can have the rotation off, and it's ZywOo. They want to leave him alone. He's got smoke Molotov. So if they do come back and attack him, but the rotation back, it might get there just in the nick of time. 3 players to defend, and Astralis have just taken bracket control.
It looked like they were going to go very quick behind that. Happy with the control, as you said. And they've left ZywOo alone at the top of banana. Now it looks like RPK is going to be flashed in to take a peek in the middle. That would be so much information for Vitality to get back right away if they could do it. But over on the other side, let's see what he could do. He does get a shot in, but no one goes down. Now they forced him all the way back. And look at the quick rotation. Vitality very scared.
Oh no, they might have overextended. Astralis, they seem confused though. They're not entirely sure where they want to go. Glaive and Device up towards the B bomb site. One last smoke at the choke point though, and NBK realizes he's got to hustle back. 30 seconds left. Glaive and Device, it looks, might be throwing some kind of a fake. 2 smokes, no one's gonna commit. Everyone's coming back, and they have what they want. 3 defenders only at the A bomb site.
Yes, they do. Alex in the corner with the AUG, gonna pick up 1, gets a second, looking for a third, and he gets it! He's been a little bit quiet in this game, but that was the perfect time to step it up, and Glaive will get shut down too. And we're gonna go to the 30th round.
Astralis are shook. They're starting to try and throw fakes. They're getting a little bit disorganized in the mid-rounds. 1 more round for Vitality, and Astralis just doesn't have a lot to fight with. They really needed a plan here. No one looking left, no one clearing here. They could have used the smokes they used at the B bomb site. They just didn't have them. And NBK, as I mentioned, that rotation back just gets there at the perfect moment. 15-14, round 30.
Oh, they're getting so close now. And look at the money that is left on Astralis. I am not sure what to call at this moment. The Vitality fans on their feet, excited, ready.
One last time out for the Danes. Coming to a close. They still have Xyp9x leading the way at 29. They're gonna need someone else. He's your closer. You can't expect him to open up the rounds as well. Who is going to deliver here? MAC-10s, UMP, 2 CZs. This, if you're a French fan, you have to be licking your chops for overtime at this point. This looks beautiful. Everything you could have wanted to fight in this last round.
It is all lined up for them. They just need to take it, get it into overtime. And who knows what will happen if we get there. Glaive already. Fair bit of damage on him. They're going to be boosting all the way back here, which is actually a great call considering there might not be that many Molotovs in play on Astralis. And also a boost they haven't used yet.
They can also feel comfortable with that boost if they did want to cheat Apex a little towards CT spawn, towards that A bomb site, or if he, for some reason, needs to rotate away. That boost is still so powerful.
Let's see. It looks like that's going to be put to the test. If he can get 1 kill Alex and fall back down, he just needs to not die on his retreat, and things will work out fine. Here come the grenades, here come the flashbangs. There's Alex, he sticks around. Another triple kill, shutting down Astralis and putting us surely right into overtime. And Dupree here with the MAC-10, but they are everywhere. He hasn't got the bomb, and they're gonna catch him. 15-15, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we love about Counter-Strike. It's everything you could have wanted in the Lanxess-Arena. Overtime on the second map.
How unlikely. A 5-0 run for Vitality. They had to start it off with SMGs, with pistols themselves. I cannot believe that kind of a comeback. But for Astralis now, at least, you know, the only thing you're really going to be happy about is the money situation. You have no more money issues. This round, CZs, the MAC-10s, just, you don't have the range. You just don't have the power to beat up that stack. Device back on the AWP. Not a massive celebration for Apex. He knows it's not done yet.
No, they must keep that focus. Oh, ZywOo pushing down the middle with an AWP in overtime. They're fighting over Banana, but they're actually taking a lot of damage. They've got Alex stuck in the corner. He's had back-to-back triple kills this time. That's looking very tricky. There is a flashbang coming for him, and it's just in time! Inside of the bomb site, Apex, the one to set that one up, saving his captain. Can they do it again? He's so locked in. And finally, he's going to be going down. Saiwu has managed to rotate over all the way from middle.
That was costly, though, for Astralis.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 4-on-4, but utility was used. They did lose a player. That took so much to find that one kill. A lot of time eaten off the clock as well. And the two oppers locked. I don't think anyone's going to blink in this battle. I don't think anyone is going to try and take this fight.
Well, first one who does might very well go down. They're thinking about it. Apex is right behind as well. Saiwu, as you said, missing a couple of shots in this game so far. Is he gonna miss any more? You've got to be very careful here. 40 seconds. He's around the corner. They're starting to fall back. They're coming for him any second now. They're setting up all the grenades. They've got them all primed. They're gonna peek him now. The smokes are there. And how does he get through the smoke? He doesn't. Glaive will take him down. 29 seconds. And Apex gonna pick up one, but that is all he can get. And that is a huge push from Astralis.
They just spammed the corner. They just spammed the smoke, and Saiwu came back for a repeat, and he didn't even see the bullets coming at him. 15-15, a 2-on-3 attempted retake. You have to go for it. They have a full set of utility on RPK. They've got both kits as well, and as we mentioned earlier, Astralis has shown some weakness at holding off these retakes.
Well, now is not the time for that. RPK with a Molotov smoke on him as well. There is a Molotov on Sip, a grenade that's worth really watching out for. Now they're in, they've already used the smoke, and Sip is in a perfect position. This Molotov should be absolutely deadly. It's going to be right on top of the bomb, and then dupreeh to follow it up. Triple for dupreeh in this round. And they win the first round of overtime, and that must feel good, if nothing else.
And going back to regulation, finally stopping that 5-round streak from Vitality. And yeah, if you're Astralis, that is a giant weight off your shoulders. 16-15. Nice job from dupreeh, but the real one is Saiwu going down, forcing Apex to be aggressive, coming back through the smoke as well.
Oh, not happy, is he?
Everything feels like life and death with Apex.
It does. That's why I love it so much. And he's back for revenge. Gonna be picking up one, and the follow-up. Oh my God!
This time they get highly aggressive on the banana take, and dupreeh left to pick up the pieces, but NBK's too fast. We haven't seen him put that AWP into play quite yet. There's a good start. Vitality in a 5-on-1, all thanks to that push down. Apex and Alex have stepped things up. They've ramped up the pressure in banana.
What a fight to be taking. He took all that emotion and just wielded it back on them. Now it's Sip at a 1 versus 5. And even I think, what are you going to do at this point in time?
And there's nobody peeking this. I know he's looking for a mistake. That's what you need to start out in a 1 versus 5. It's just not going to come. Chip damage. Now he's going to get aggressive. That's being watched intently.
And that was
we're
Apex.
all tied up again.
Triple in the round. He's got 25 kills. And Sip is still at 29. He's had a really rough time finding the last one there. Everybody's on their feet, down on the floor. It doesn't get much better than this. 16-16 and moving into the last round. Oh, God. Oh, man.
That is perfect. That's what all the Astralis fans are feeling. NBK with that ult. Asked if he was going to be confident enough for the aggression. He does peek down mid. Saiwu's got the other up over towards B.
That double orb. That could be the answer. Saiwu back and waiting. Also anticipating any kind of a jump, any kind of a boost. Oh, he sees one. He knows, and he's going to get the shot on device. A little bit of info.
Yeah, poor device. I don't think he didn't even realize that Saiwu had seen him. He didn't even know it was coming. And now still an op to hold down the fort at the B bomb site. And you've got Apex close up, boosted up on the boxes to keep space. Plenty of utility. Apex still has a smoke. And Astralis have no map control.
No.
All of them are in banana. 50 seconds left. They've really simplified things. in overtime.
And this is looking very good at the moment. That smoke goes down. That's going to be limited time for Astralis. And Apex setting up for the God flashbang up here. How much is it going to do? 30 seconds. They have a lot of Molotovs as well on the Astralis side. Are they going to put one on top of him? No, it doesn't touch him. He's ready and waiting for it. There's ZywOo up at the high ground, taking the kill, getting another one. He's back for more! But now it's Apex, still inside of the bomb site. Surely no chance. Meg is going to get the kill, but it is not enough. 2 out of 3 rounds going in favor of Vitality. They need to get to 19.
ZywOo steps up massively there. What a huge round, jumping on top of Coffins, even blocking the smoke just a little bit, I think, to give him that possibility. That is so sick. There's the op finally locked in, and even NBK rotating over for some of the party. 17-16, we're looking for 19. Vitality, 2 rounds away from knocking Astralis out of ESL One Cologne. And for Astralis, that would be a shocking slip up at one point, leading 15-10.
Oh, it absolutely would. Overtime losses as well. Nobody enjoys that. Well, here we go. Second half of overtime. Coming back into it as Vitality looking to get pretty quickly up the middle, just slowed down by an ocean of fire in front of them. But they do have a 3-man stack on this side. Device who's had a really rough game, flashed, he's gonna get that shot, and that has to feel a little bit going out middle of the air to take down Alex, and now they're pushing. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! He takes every single one from nothing to the AWPAs.
I can't believe he's just done that. That is so disgusting from Device. He's telling ZywOo, I was here all year as one of the best offers in the world, and I can deliver just as good. And look at this shot. They line up for him. It's so unlikely, but it's beautiful, and all 5 kills. It's about sending a message, and Device has just done that. RPK to try and take banana control. Flames in the front, but not worried about the smoke whatsoever.
I can't even believe it. It's like we skipped the moment where suddenly reality didn't even apply anymore, and he just got all those kills. Setting up to shoot through the wall, that is a very dangerous game to be playing, especially when you got a teammate in front. Glaive on the other side, not going to be able to pick it up, but also not really damaged by the Molotov, so they're going to be all right with this scenario so far.
NBK's taken bracket control all on his own, but I don't think it really matters because Astralis Device is still playing that off angle in lane with the AWP. Dupree slowly and quietly rotating over towards the B bomb site, and it might be the perfect time. They've got Xyp9x boosted up.
Yeah, they've got an amazing setup. The only problem is they're all on the one side now. Dupree's crossing into the bomb site. That is a really big difference. Ready with the grenade as well. 35 seconds. I think Vitality are running into a lot of trouble in this bomb site. They should not be able to crack this defense. RPK does get one. NBK with the other one. I don't know how it worked out well. And Glaive locked out from the smoke. They're going to get the ball. Oh, no! ZywOo out of it. Glaive nearly with the follow-up. And this time they're planting a little bit more safely. Glaive comes back for more, but he is going to be going down. And it is still a 2-on-3 for the retake. Magisk barreling through the smoke. Instant shot down. Nearly the perfect follow-up, but it's on Device and he doesn't stand a chance. It Vitality at 18-round series point. They had the defense.
Yeah, you mentioned it right before it went live. 3 players there, 2 players on spawn side, and the boost just doesn't work. Xyp9x is waiting for a flashbang. He turns around too late. His teammate inside the site gets taken out before he can react, before he can save him. And then you've got no one to actually defend the bomb site. It gets way too desperate. A chance, 1 chance for Vitality. Once down, 5 rounds in regulation. Now able to take this map, take this series, and ZywOo's gonna deliver one more time. 2 kills. B bomb site is open for the taking, and there's nothing to slow them down. There's nothing to stop them. Finally, Magisk is here.
It might not be enough. Alex goes down, but it is still a 3-on-3. They're a little bit tagged up, but they've got the bomb down, and Astralis are only now starting to show up here. What an absurd opening from ZywOo. They're gonna get the bomb plant down finally. It took them a little bit of time, and Megis, oh no, the grenade as well! Not like this Vitality. They had it all set up, they had them on the chopping block, just needed to cut the head off, and if they don't, who knows what will happen. NBK is down next, and Apex, the last alive, and he has saved them time and again in this game. Does he have one more in him? They're gonna be smoking it off. They're already on top, diffusing. One more second, and that's gonna be double overtime, ladies and gentlemen. It is everything you could have dreamed of, and then some.
I don't know how either of these teams are fighting back. 18-18. You are exactly right. 2 entries from ZywOo and Banana, just too many players falling before they can even get the bomb planted. Stressful situations for all the players.
Did you see that that looked like Alex was straight meditating on what to do next. Oh, look at that. The emotions that are imbued into this game right now and in the arena. This is just amazing.
Device, oh, that would have been a great shot to hit into those walls. They're so thin. Brought down to 14 HP, but that very nearly could have been a pick the other way. In Banana we go, double nade, RPK eats both of them. The tank is chucked down to 28.
Oh, look at this wild setup. Set up in a off position, even doubled up behind them, and they got the triple setup once again over here at the B-bomb site. RPK forced right into the angle. Oh no.
He knew it as well. He looked back to see the Molotov, and as soon as the tick, because of the 2 nades earlier, he had to move out of the way. It was his only option. And that takes a lot of options away from Vitality. 4 on 5 facing up against this defense. They have bracket control, they've got utility.
I like this from NBK. He's clearing out this arch side on his own, and if they are just a little bit successful in this B hit, he could cause so much trouble for anybody who are trying to rotate on over, so surely that's the plan right now.
It's all about Device. When does he actually rotate? Does he get pulled away now, or does he wait for the kills to come in? He hasn't moved just yet, he's watching for it. Glaive spammed down very low. Device has got NBK, and Xyp9x is gonna hold this B-bomb site. Alex falls next. And like dominoes, Vitality has crumbled. First round of double overtime.
A good kill for ZywOo at the end, but it will not be enough. Astralis at 19, first to 22. Will be walking away with the map. You can actually read the stress in the faces of Astralis right now.
I mean, you gotta play a third map if Astralis wins this. You gotta play one more map in this series. It's not over. 19-18, narrow lead for the Danish side. Barely being able to hold off Vitality. Deep nade from Glaive. Again, RPK just almost put out of the fight, but he doesn't care. Gonna go forward, another nade. Hits him and ZywOo just a little bit more. If he finds this entry on Glaive, that would be so massive, but no reason for Glaive to risk it at this point.
He almost was flashed into position, but that could have worked out. And they're trying for that setup again. It wasn't really spotted last time. They're gonna go for the Molotov one more time, and they actually almost get RPK. Almost bullying at this point, isn't it? And over in the A side, which Vitality haven't really ended up at much lately. It's sort of been heavy on the B stack. Here's the off angle again, the double stack.
This is so risky against an AWPer like ZywOo. You feel like that's tailor-made for a peek from that AWP. Still not gonna see action again. Although Device is starting to cheat towards that B bomb site. To the other side of the map, Vitality is headed. Double pit, Magus and Dupree. And I think just too late, Astralis realized their defense, and actually they're gonna get sucked away from this as well. This is all a fake, it's all a ruse. NBK on ramp side, he's gonna have a chance. This entry is massive. He needs to find it, but he can't control.
No, but what a tactical play out of the Frenchman. Now it's gonna be Sip alone on the bomb side, and they are all coming for him. He picks up the 1 kill. Glaive is actually there to help out, and they might have been just a second too late. ZywOo from up at the high ground to pick off Glaive. The bomb goes down with 14 seconds left, and they could definitely do this. Alex is now coming in for Banana as well, and somehow...
He found a lurk kill. He found a lurk kill to thin out this Astralis retake. That's a 3-on-3.
And it's kept Megisk on the other side. He's so paranoid about where Alex might be. That's a huge play coming out from the captain. The bomb ticking away. And right now, Astralis need to make up their mind. If they want to go for it, it's going to have to be really swift. They've got a single Molotov just put out from Megisk, and now Device, shoulder peeking the corner. Cyber with one more kill. The follow-up, the grenade does a little bit, but it is not enough. What a huge tactical call coming out in that round.
And it relied so much on just a couple frags. That one from Alex, as you mentioned, obviously huge. But I mean, at one point, that's a 3-on-5. When RPK goes down, Astralis is in the driver's seat. It's just taken from them so quickly. This kill, they thought they'd taken care of the lurker because it was NBK who went down in arches, and then ZywOo over the top of the smoke was the big one. The follow-up, and Alex just content with a round victory. Looking for 22 to close this out.
Megisk is actually looking down second mid. Gotta be careful when you peek that. Ooh, those are some amazing grenades. Again, kind of an Astralis trademark to get that utility damage to Pre. Yeah, he saw the grenade coming through, but unable to hit anybody. Looks like they're gonna speed it up, and it's gonna be ZywOo opening up, taking down Megisk. Are they gonna be falling back? Sip is coming up right behind them. What a quick flank to get in here. Dupree almost running into the fire, but Sip, oh, they fall back into his open arms, and he gets a double kill. Surely that will be enough. A 2-on-3, Apex and Alex. There is actually maybe a run to get to the B bomb side, although they did delay it a bit. Alex is gonna give it all to try and sell this fake. He's just trying to be a presence on this side, and it's worked. Apex is on the other side. It actually works out. Alex, he was willing to give his life for that fake.
He's gonna get a kill.
He's gonna get one more kill, taking down Device.
They have to know it's a 2-on-1 at the bomb site, and they're still taking their time. Alex is going to creep ever closer.
They're going to run for it. You're absolutely right. They don't have any more grenades either. Apex in the back. He goes down, and now Alex. It is so tantalizingly close. But the Pre comes in with a triple and saves them. And that will be another round for Astralis.
Device didn't think there was any way that Alex was sticking around. He was like, after you make that flank, surely in a 2 versus 3, you go all the way to the bomb site to help your teammate, and not even close. What a brilliant call, what a brilliant sequence from Alex to give them a chance in the round. 20-19. And we switch sides.
The absolute dedication to that play from Alex. And, you know, he had to think that up so quick. There was no time. He just did that. Less than 2 seconds, he had to make the choice.
He called for it. He called for the flashbang from Apex and alt mid. Either way, we've got a lot of action starting out in this round. Plenty of Molotovs. Device has the opening kill, but ZywOo's got the return. And Alex still wants to fight. He wants to end this map. He wants to end this series, but Glaive says not yet. Not today.
They've been playing really well, so might want to be careful with that now. 4-on-3, and are they going to risk it? Are they going to come back here? NBK will pick up a kill. Sip, oh, he's praying, and he's going to get the kill. That's a huge chance. ZywOo is inbound, but I'm not sure he's going to be there in time. He takes Glaive, but down in the pit, RPK is in so much trouble.
Why is ZywOo gone back to the B bomb site? RPK certainly is communicating this. It's the wrong site. ZywOo is entirely out of position, and he's so far away. Switching out to the M4. No reason not to go for it. But this is going to be so difficult. There's so much time for Astralis to get into comfortable positions.
This is exactly why double OT is so interesting, because people start to mind game themselves, even just a little bit. Now, can he make up for it? They're both inside of the site. He's got the AK-47, and this would be an unbelievable round to be winning. Molotov doesn't touch anyone. Grenade also not going to do much at all, and he's just waiting. He's not sure where they are, and Megisk will take him down. That's Astralis now. So close. Another round on the board, and we'll get that third map.
So hard to overcome. 19-21 vitality. In regulation, they responded with 5 in a row to force overtime. Can they do it 2 more? 2 more for triple OT. Double op setup still, NBK, ZywOo.
He's overtaken everyone on vitality.
It was only a matter of time. Again, deep banana for Astralis. Glaive and Device are set up. Smokes all over the place, and Glaive looks like he wants to get a bit aggressive, but he's calling it off for the moment. Deep grenade, not gonna do a whole lot. One of his own, gonna turn the corner. ZywOo's actually turned away, thinking there might be a flashbang, and he's lucky to be alive.
That's a lot of damage, but I'm kind of shocked that Astralis didn't take almost any in return. That flick through the wall, not gonna do much. And now Astralis realizing that fight took a while and we didn't have any map control, so let's go back and make sure that we're not getting flanked here. They need one entry, one good opening, and that should be enough right now. Still a fair few grenades on the Vitality side. Apex with only a smoke though at the B bomb side. Oh, that could really be a problem, couldn't it?
Yeah, Vitality needs information. The entire map rests on this round, and they are completely and entirely out of position. Even if NBK rotates over in time, he's got the AWP. He's gonna be smoked off. It's not a very good weapon to come in and help Apex. But he might have just gotten there at the right moment to throw that smoke. Here we go.
They're gonna go anyway. The smoke is up, but Astralis don't care. Running their way through. NBK out now with a 5-7, but he gets dropped, and that leaves Apex to do absolutely everything. And it is not gonna be possible. 20 seconds now. Ooh. Surely the bomb plant. That's ZywOo out of the mix. And this is really looking good right now for the Danish side. Alex and RPK to try and get it a little bit further on. Device now with a triple, and he's gonna get the last one. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go to map number 3 for the semi-final. What a series this is.
What a statement from Astralis to stay alive in that after the comeback. So much doubt around them if they could actually do it. We've got a break, and then we've got the conclusion of the first semifinals at ESL One Cologne.